Hello, hello, and welcome. Daily Meditation with Earth Shadow Dancer. So this week I've been looking at responsibility, particularly aspects of self-responsibility and how I should look at taking more responsibility in aspects of my life where I could enhance some things from being more responsible and taking up that responsibility. So we've kind of gone through thoughts and emotions and feelings and actions and love. I didn't necessarily have anything particular in mind today, as much as just kind of reflecting. Spending a few moments with the aspects of the week to figure out if there are any other elements that might help you. The last day of most of these series are usually a little better to just kind of relax and reflect. See what the messages have brought up. See if giving it a little more time or reflecting back on it brings any additional aspects up that we may have missed. As I look more and more at responsibility as my ability to respond, and a potential aspect that can enable me to be more and do more, be able to act in situations. It's definitely shifted my paradigm from hearing the presentation of responsibility being that ability to respond aspect and an empowering aspect, that if we're actually aware of what we're doing and conscious, then we do desire to be more responsible and to be responsible for everything in our experience. I feel like with a lot of things that have gone on and are going on, there's many cases where it seems like many would rather blame others and not really pursue or understand what responsibility really means. I feel like to some degree that's part of the tragedy of many in the world, is when we give away our power by blaming others, then we're not able to realize and we're not able to grow. We're not able to become more. We tend to lock ourselves more in that victim role. And once we're locked in that victim role, then we've given all of our powers to everybody we're blaming and everybody whose fault we're saying it is that we're in this situation. And to various degrees, we all experience our challenges and different aspects in our lives. Definitely seems unfair and like some have it much worse than others, and definitely seen a lot of that in my experience. But I think even throughout these situations, there's opportunity to become more responsible, and having that ability to respond in appropriate ways to situations can be very valuable, I believe. And the more we empower ourselves in these ways, the more we can grow and the more we can take our own actions and not be a victim of whatever we may allow to take our energy. Alright, so sounds like today actually ended up being a little bit of responsibility over your energies. Letting the influence of others or becoming a victim take over those energies, or claiming responsibility and taking control of your energy. Alright, little longer intro there probably. If you would, begin to find your comfortable position. Allowing yourself to move ever so slightly as necessary to become comfortable. As you find this comfortable position, if you would, take a deep breath. As you exhale, allow yourself to relax into your position. Taking another deep breath. As you exhale this time, relax even more into your position. Now taking a third deep breath. As you exhale this time, allow yourself to let go and relax into your position as completely as possible. With each breath and passing moment, allowing yourself to relax more and more, to let go of more and more. And in these few moments, put everything else aside. You can always pick up these tasks and these thoughts and these distractions whenever we're done, or as they're needed. But for now, in these moments, if you would, just set it aside. We can spend a few moments without that entertaining your mind. This time we look within, go deeper. Journeys in the experiences we have now, far beyond the entertainment of the mind anyway. So in this time, if we could, simply set all those other things aside. You can assure yourself you'll come back to them, you'll address them as appropriate. For these few moments, this time is for you. In this time, we look at our responsibility. How are we responsible? Are there ways we have given up our power and our energy by claiming we're not responsible in a situation? As we connect to that deep inner truth, that source, that aspect of all life and creation, what does it show us, tell us? Are there situations today where we could benefit from taking responsibility? From admitting possibly our misunderstandings, maybe there are places where we would benefit from being honest with somebody else, telling them honestly why you've refused responsibility in a situation. Why you've given them the power to be responsible over something in your life. Maybe you simply need to forgive yourself today. Forgive yourself for giving your power away in these situations where you claim you're not responsible. As we do this, begin to realize steps you can take and ways that you can be responsible in every one of these aspects of your life. If we have an ability to respond to every situation in our life, there's so much more potential for experiences and growth in life. So we continue to connect with that inner aspect, that deeper aspect. Allow it to show you and guide you in ways that you can grow your responsibility, ways that you can increase your ability to respond, ways that you can experience more life and growth, more love, more gratitude. So we align with and understand the greater aspects, the deeper meanings in this existence. Spending a few moments before we close, loving yourself, being grateful to yourself. And giving yourself permission to be more responsible in all of your life, to increase your ability to respond to each and every situation you may encounter. That your life may be abundant and full of life. As we prepare to come back, I will begin to count up from 1 to 5. On hitting 5, we'll return to our normal waking state of consciousness and awareness. 1, sensations returning to their normal levels. 2, blood flowing at its normal pace and level. 3, sounds returning to their normal volumes. 4, breath returning to its normal pace and flow. 5, wide awake, wide awake. Thank you, each and every one, for being here, for joining me, for taking the steps to become more responsible and to increase your ability to respond to each and everything in your life. Till next time, blessings and harmony. Namaskar.